Namaste, everyone, and welcome. We will start. The basic purpose of Dhyan is to be able to give a priority and at the same time understand the worth of withdrawing the mind from its mundane preoccupations and making it a part of one's routine, adding it into mundane actions, because the end of such a willful practice is very different from the end of all other mundane actions and involvements. So, as regularly as one can, there are always going to be challenges from the external world in some form or the other. That is the nature of the world. But absorbing them, along with them, one remembers the main worth of time, because time is a value which comes with life only in the waking state. So it is very essential that we keep ourselves engaged in something that is non mundane. And most important for all is to be able to remain in touch with one's own, even relative peace, while one is in the study and discovery of what is absolute. So, with this, we will start. Take a comfortable position, preferably sitting down, cross legged, and white base. But very essential is to have a firm ground, not soft, not something that sinks in. So firm, and keeping that sthan, place, constant where you meditate. You may always beforehand light a lamp or keep a deity, whoever or whatever inspires you, keeps you connected to the higher values of life. And with that, the sthan becoming associated idea, the success, the measure of dhyan is that it is an association of idea to start with. That is why it's essential to just keep one constant place, away from maximum noise and activity, a personal place, space. And the mind slowly begins to associate that space with a certain shanti that you acquire in the practice of dhyan. As I said before, also, there are many, many kinds of dhyan. And so far, in every session, we are changing some basics all the time. Every session is a different meditation. But the purpose of all these sessions, up to maximum, I think, will be 15 sessions, is only aimed at achieving physical and mental relaxation. Because for every other form of meditation, this becomes the primary foundation. Idea is that whenever one wants to do dhyan, then this physical and mental relaxation, shanti, should be achieved within 2-3 minutes of you acquiring that position of your meditation. And therefore, the association of the sthan becomes very necessary, because over practice, it becomes very easy for the mind to give up the non essentials that it must be holding the minute it sits in that asana. The same principle also goes with mala in japa, mala japa. So, association of ideas is a very important principle, because mind gets attached to the senses and its perceptions. So, the reason why we keep that sthan steady is around us in that area would be things that inspire you towards your better being to start with. So, with this, those who are sitting on a chair, feet on the ground, parallel to each other, let the legs fall in their natural state, knees go a little apart from each other, the hips are a little externally rotated in their natural position. Your spine straight, it should not be curved like that from the low back, because that will become unnatural to hold. The idea of having a steady position is that your mind should be in a least disturbing mode for a small period of time, and in its natural place of holding the line of gravity, so that the balance is retained, and so you're freeing the mind from its hold on the body. So it's every step in dhyan is important, and the next becomes meaningful when the previous has been achieved. You cannot, just like education, you cannot do PhD if you've not even gone to primary school. In the same way, if your physical and mental relaxation is not achieved, you cannot advance into the other modes of meditation. And to get that physical and mental relaxation, if you're not used to holding your body in a balanced way, in its natural contours, each spine, neck has a contour. So your neck goes like that, thorax, lumbar spine, sacral spine. So you just keep the contours of the neck and the spine in their natural mode. Hold the spine straight so that your line of gravity, if you're sitting down, falls between the legs, pelvic area, so that maintains the balance. Important position of lower sitting down and crossing your legs is also because the circulation, you're minimizing to the lower extremity, you're minimizing it to its sustenance, and so you get the maximum oxygenation, if you call it, at your mind, your brain, and then therefore your mind everywhere. You're freeing itself, brain not being mind, but the body in a balanced way then is able to concentrate without disturbance. So, we've touched upon the importance of association of ideas and thoughts by associating it with place first, objects around, so and then your body holding it in a balanced way in the natural contours, and cross leg is preferable sitting down because it reduces the flow of blood, so it helps the mind to that an extent. The physiology helps for the mind to remain focused for a longer time. So, with this, your hands let me know if there is an echo, otherwise, I'm continuing. Your hands placed either on your knees in a mudra or on your lap. You can also place it fingers crossed to each other, interlaced, allowing yourself a deep acceptance that you are a complete being. You are whole, you are full, you are Poonam. Maybe for now you are not able to fully understand and appreciate, but that doesn't alter the nature. We may all take our time to discover it, but it doesn't go anywhere. So it is there for our discovery till eternity. With this acceptance, gently close your eyes. By now, those who are regular already understand that the minute this much has been also told, your body is now already beginning the process of relaxation because your mind has got ready for it. Body by itself is not acting. So, the minute your eyes are closed, if some of you still can't maintain that state of relaxation, open your eyes wide, almost scaring someone like that. Your eyes popping out. And the minute you pop them out, gently close them. Do that 2-3 times, and you will see that how nicely the lids want to fall effortlessly then. Take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale fully to your maximum capacity, slowly. In this exercise action, there is no hurry. Just take a very deep, full breath. Pay attention to your feet. Wriggle your toes. Leave them. Massage the sole of your feet. And as you do them, continue your deep breaths. Shifting attention from deep breath to your feet. Attention to your breath. Inhale fully. attention to your feet. Rub them, one foot at a time. Press them mentally like you would some acupressure points. You don't have to have knowledge of it. Just press them mentally. Don't be conditioned by it. Just press your feet one at a time. Rub them like you would when it is winters and you want to warm them. Shift your attention to your breath. Inhale fully. Exhale from your mouth. Inhale from your nose. Exhale from your mouth. Shift your attention to your calf muscles. Massage it. Rub it. If any thoughts come, let them come. Don't pay attention, for your attention is on your calf muscle. Your knees, rub them. Your thighs. Maintain the order of right first, then the left. Your hip joints. Release any muscle that you're holding in the lower extremity, pelvic region. Observe the touch of your skin with your asan or your chair, wherever you're sitting. Be aware of it. Once again, deep breath from your nose. Exhale from the nose now. Observe your lower extremity together below the pelvic region entirely. How the bones of the pelvis support the division of two legs. What a grand design to allow locomotion. If the pelvic bone did not have the cavities to hold your legs, this division wouldn't have happened. Mentally, get up and walk. Mentally, get up and walk. And observe how one leg takes the other forward. Take a stroll in your favorite place, in a garden, mountains, beach, home, pilgrimage, temple, or any place of your worship. Just stroll bare feet, allowing your senses to be flooded by the information they bring to you in the form of sight, sound, touch, smell, and observe as you stroll around. Walk over to the areas you dislike, areas that you never said you would want to visit. Funeral place, or there where illegal activities are done. Hospitals, slums. Allow your sensations to be flooded again. Yes, it is all imagination. But no thought would have arisen unless and until you had a physical knowledge of it before. You can't visit a place which you do not know of. You can only imagine by the name that it offers. Walk again in an area that you wish to be. Any natural surrounding. And observe the difference. Has nature ever given a place which doesn't please the eyes, the senses? It is that what is called creation. And all beings are a part of it, extended. Observe as you stroll around in this place which pleases you. This is an expression, a divine expression. Creation is a divine expression. And you are a part of it. Walk back to your position of meditation now. Settle down mentally into the comfortable position you'd started with. All this happened because that divine creation is here, the body. You contacted it because of this, being non separate from creation. And the grand design of the pelvic region, which has those two sockets which allow this movement called ambulation, locomotion, taking you from place to place, making you the enjoyer or the sufferer of it. Those are your conclusions. Shift your attention to the low spine. Go up vertebra by vertebra. And if you've ever observed a skeleton, you would know your bones are alike of a human being. These are also grand design. This is not a biology class. This is appreciation of the knowledge that human beings have acquired. So that we also acknowledge that the knowledge of this enjoyer of the creation, experiencer of creation, is yet left to be discovered by human knowledge. But till then, you appreciate the design that human knowledge has revealed to us. And you simultaneously appreciate the knowledge that it has still not revealed, the knowledge of the experiencer of this. The idea to bring to awareness of all this is it brings up a value. I will not name it, for that becomes another meditation in itself. But you would already have recognized the value. Observe your breath now. The less you hold on to any aspect of creation, the more you are in touch with it, you are in rhythm with it, you are in balance with it, for you are non separate from it. As a body, this is creation. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Massage them mentally. Rub them. Observe again the two sockets around the spine. Shoulder girdle, which allow these two limbs to extend, called arms. And the multifunctions that they can do. This grand design is not for no purpose. This grand design is for a grand purpose. You have to discover it. But till then, you appreciate the multi purpose that these arms achieve. Observe the intricacy of your fingers. Why is no finger alike the other? And yet they are joined with the palm. And yet your right hand and your left hand observe that they are never in the same direction. If you keep your palms down, both, your thumbs point each other when you extend them. But if they were designed the same way, then both thumbs should have been outward when the palms were down. The same when your palms are up. Yet the length of both the fingers is same. Intelligence in creation. Shift your attention to your face. The important outlets are all in the holes here. Important to bring in information in that sense. The world where you walked into a little while back, to the area of your pleasure or dislike. That was possible because of the holes on the face the skull here. Imagine now a layer of fat and flesh over it. Stimulated by sensations, by your nerve cells. Just observe the body and its functions that it achieves. And observe who connects them all. This individual sense, which gets concluded as I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. Is it non separate from this creation? If you've been diligently practicing, by now you're already deep in meditation, a general meditation. By now, if there are any thoughts, they're already a part of creation. If some of you are restless by now, you're free to conclude the session. Else, there is no hurry for a few minutes more, few moments more. For you can never be away from the truth you are, and you can never be one with the truth you are not. I'm leaving a few moments of silence so that you're observant of your own experience. There are bound to be thoughts. It is the relation you have formed with them that you observe now. Invoke your own Ishta Devta. Bring them in front of you. Offer your pranam and whatever else at their feet. Seek blessing if you want. Else let it be. This Ishta Devta is the intelligent creator. Release them to their unmanifest. Yet existent. I will chant Om once. To conclude, whenever you're ready, you can wriggle your toes and your feet. And open your eyes. If you wish, you can share. You can comment. How was the meditation for you? Thank you, everyone. Shubh Dinam. Thank you. Remain blessed.